Hey, you're back. That's great. So let's get started planning. This week, we're going to get planning on our vertical catch-all planner from the Happy Planner for the week of August 8th through 14th. So I'm going to bring out my washi, and this week I've got 3 to choose from. Kind of a turquoise, a cute one with flowers, and some triangles, and then we're using that Empowering Women sticker book that came out, I would assume 2 years ago now. Remember, we're using stuff up. And for the 4 special days this week, we have Happiness Happens Day, National Book Lovers Day, International Left-Handers Day. Now, if you haven't picked up on it yet, I am a lefty. So check out my coffee mug. My left-handed coffee mug has my cute display. Well, let me get a little coffee here. Has my cute display on the side that I can see when I hold it in my left hand. Righties hold it in their right hand and they can see it here. But us lefties do things a little backwards, and holding it in our left hands, we want to see it too. For example, check out this highlighter. When I hold it in my left hand, the script is all upside down. Look at that. I can't even read it. But right-handed people, they're marketing for you. You can read anything you hold in your hand. I can't. So it gets to be a little bit of a problem for me just because I want to be irritable like that. So anyway, International Left-Handers Day. And then we have National Financial Awareness Day. Financial awareness. That's definitely one of my goals, is to become a little better with my budgeting. But let's go ahead and get started like we always do with our washi tape. I'm going to start with that beautiful turquoise blue and spread that out across the page, and then build on some layers from there. This blue washi tape, turquoise, we'll call it turquoise because I really think that's what it reminds me of, is those really cool turquoise stones that you see in the Native American jewelry. So I'm going to spread that out across our page getting that bottom border I like. Remember, don't pull your washi too tight or your page is going to curl up. A nasty old metal ruler, use that. I was looking at some other ideas for metal rulers. I like having a ruler with the numbers on it, but I like that metal solid edge. The only one I could find is in the Erin Condren, and honestly right now she's way too much for my budget. I need to find a metal ruler that works inside my budget, a little bit more of a price point that I can deal with. So we got the turquoise down. That's actually Scotch brand washi tape. I'm pretty sure I got it at Office Max. Here's the next one. These are pretty gold foil arrows. And I think what I'm going to do, I saw this somewhere else, is kind of tear it down through the middle. The scrapbookers do tearing to make that rough edge, and it looks so cool when they do it. So I'm going to try it here. Like I said, I saw somebody do it. I watched so incredibly many planning videos that I don't even know where I got the idea from. And I'm sorry for that, because I wish I could put a little plug in for whoever that was. But I'm going to tear it nice and rugged down through the middle. And it's kind of jumbling up around on my fingers. So it's not exactly easy. It's not difficult, but not easy. We'll put this one chunk off to the side. And then we'll hold on here. Lay it down across the bottom. It'll help cover up that darkness from Weekend Adventures. So it'll cover up that dark spot with it. But look how it gives just an uneven edge. Gives a little extra interest. Pull that up, it's going to be irritable. There we go. And then we'll go to the other side. I need that big long piece again, so we can go all the way across it. Starting it on the edge. Okay. Spreading across. Yeah, it just gives it a little bit of extra interest and texture when you look at it. And then the arrows are kind of shiny like that. And I got the arrows pointing toward each other. And I think it wasn't actually planned, but I think it looks kind of cool looking toward each other instead of going all in the same direction. And honestly, I bet I'm the only one who noticed it, because I noticed things like that. And so we've got that down to separate our top from our bottom. And then we want to get the next layer of washi down. And I think I'm going to use the pretty pink one, but I'm going to layer it also on top of the teal. So let's put the teal down next to measure off the top section. So the very bottom section of my planner, of the 3 sections I create, the bottom section is where I put my to-do lists. Throughout the day, I'll go through those to-do lists and add in new ideas. And I don't necessarily put things on the right day that I'm going to do them on, but my goal is to get them all done throughout the week. And then the top, which I'm going to section off here, that top box goes for putting down mine and Allison's schedule. So as I said last week, our oldest daughter, the oldest daughter at home, is back to work. So she has a little bit of a schedule, and I like to kind of keep track of it. One, so that I know where she's at and whether or not to expect her for dinner, but also just to keep track of the number of hours she's working. Anyway, so we stretch that teal out again, and we're going to put this pink over it. So the pink has some words to it. You've got end of story. Here's the, well, let's go. It goes, you can, end of story. So we want to get that on there, and it should be able to fit it all on one part. And this has a paper backing to it, so I'm going to have to peel that up, stumble around with it, coordination-wise. If you've got a better idea of how to go through that, please let me know in the comments, because I stumble with it all the time. I want to make sure that we're getting the words on there the way we want, and I want to center it top and bottom on that teal underlay. Get it nice and down. It's a little translucent, so I want to be able to mush it down far enough, get all the air bubbles out, so that okay, let's bring in some help. It is not going to cut on these edges. My ruler will not do it this time. My nasty ruler has failed me. Get out of my way. All right, I'm going to use this. Completely not what it's meant to do, not what the tool was designed for, but hey, look, it works. Just be super careful when you're doing something like that, because that is that rotary blade that you use, most people use it for fabrics, as really, really sharp. So A, make sure you're not pressing so hard that it cuts through your paper, but then B, don't wiggle it around so much that it slips and cuts your fingers. Nothing makes a planner spread look worse than a big old pile of blood in the middle of it. So don't cut yourself, please. And so we'll spread this next one out. It's upside down. Make sure to turn that around, because I don't need my words upside down. So this inspiring sticker book has just such pretty flowers in it. And I do like a good floral from time to time. But I'm really excited to kind of use these and kind of get this muted color palette together. So, okay, let's get this one down. Peel off that backing, and here we go. Line my words up right. Only have to cut one end this time. Here we go. Don't pull too tight. Spread it down, thin it out, make sure there's no bubbles. And here we go with that rotary cutter. Nice and light, just enough to pull that thin strip of paper off, or tape off. Oh, I almost forgot to share. Polly brought a friend home the other day. So I come home, and not only is there one pigeon in my carport trying to hide out from the rain, but I take a good look and there's 2 pigeons in my carport. So Polly brought home a friend. Probably because we've been feeding him birdseed. Allison likes to go out and try and feed him birdseed. And so he's probably been telling all the neighborhood pigeons that he's got a source. I got a source, man. Right. So now we're going to put in a sidebar box. We're going to use the long lined strip. So I think this is where we'll put our quotes for the week. As I've said before, I like to put some quotes down, things that either come to my mind during the week, or I hear someone say, or something that just really strikes a chord with me throughout the week. So put that down. We have 4 days this week. So let's put down a gold box from the colorful boxes. You know, my go-to. I don't have a spread that doesn't use the colorful boxes. Put down 4 boxes for that. And make them just a little different here and there. Nothing super, I don't know. I like when I look at my planner and it's neat and it's organized, but there's a little bit of flair to it. So that little bit of overlapping the line kind of makes it breaking the rules, but then it's still kind of in the rules. If you know me well enough, you know I really like a good rule. I love to follow rules. Life is easier when you have rules, but I want to break them just a little bit. So we put that one at angles, and we put those other 2 overlapping. So we have room for 3. We need that 4th one. We'll give International Left-Handers Day the big box. So I have those 4 boxes for the 4 days. And I'm going to look at these stickers some more. Maybe a nice quote. Let's see. I don't know. Some of these things are really good, and a lot of them are a little too girly for me. But we'll see. What can we find in here? There's those flowers. I just love these flowers. They're so pretty and colorful. Here's some cute ones. And look at that teal, kind of goes with the rest of my, kind of works. That's too big. Kind of works with that teal washi tape. I like it. Let's see. Have courage. There's some empty boxes. I don't think about those. I don't think that works. It's not what I'm looking for. I don't know. So this past weekend, we had a bunch of good stuff going on. I know I had talked last week about the family day at Chris's work. We went out to that, and oh my goodness, it's so cool. So here we go. Back to that story. I love this sticker. Admire someone else's beauty without questioning your own. It is so important to accept that you are beautiful just as you are, and not all beauty looks the same to all people. So go ahead and look at these beautiful models and whatnot, but God, please don't let it question whether you yourself are beautiful. Admire someone else's beauty without questioning your own, because everyone is beautiful in their own way. Let's see what else we can find. So I am kind of eating ramen noodles. Had to make a little snack. So there's my ramen in a red cup. Here's a cool sticker though. This is the quote I want, and I think it's going to fit perfect. Pretty much it overlaps. That's okay. The heart's going to overlap. But I really kind of like this. But anyway, the little red box that I make my ramen in is the best thing ever. It fits the square ramen. Put in the microwave with some water for a couple minutes and go to town, and you've got your instant ramen. By the way, the coffee mug I'm drinking out of, that is actually available in my Etsy shop. So I created that image with the text behind it and the flowers in front, and I just thought it was so cute. So I have a notebook using that, and I wanted the coffee mug just to look at it, to sit, drink my coffee, read my books. Speaking of my coffee, there's a cute coffee sticker in here. Must have coffee. I do like a Monday coffee. Although last week I got to go to Starbucks on Friday because the clinic I was working at, there's a Starbucks right next door. And I try to only go to Starbucks when I'm there because it has gotten so expensive. It is ridiculous. It was bad before, but now it's just out of control. But everything is out of control now. Cost of everything is just ridiculously high now. I really like how this spread is coming along. It's really cute. Let's do a workout. I don't want to just smack that down there though. Let me see what else I can find. I think I'm going to there is a quarter box with a flower on it here. And put that down, and then I'm going to layer it up with the hashtag workout. I do have those elliptical and rowing machines now in my house, and I do not want them to become clothes hanging devices. They are right next door to the laundry room, but I don't want to hang my clothes on them because that's just ridiculous, and I really, really want to get healthier. More flowers. Here's another one that was already in half, so I just peel that out, and we're going to put it down, overlapping some stuff. Go overlap a little bit more. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love these colors. Teal, gold, and then that, I don't know, I want to call it raspberry. Like a light raspberry color on that flower that's down. Yellows, oranges, golds, teals. That quote sticker, be that girl who says something positive when everyone else is complaining. Folks, life is too short. We cannot complain about everything. It is not worth the energy. We only have so much time on this earth, and our energy should be spent on better things than complaining about stuff. So let's go. These are really cute. It's like little confetti. And I think some confetti going down through here is just going to look so cute. Almost like it's sprinkling onto my coffee mug. I'm going to trim that off with my little scissors. And then we'll just tuck this in somewhere maybe. Yeah. Just one more piece of confetti right there. You don't even really notice that it wasn't there before. That's cute. What else can we find? There is some more confetti. I'm going to lay that in there. There's not a whole lot of it that I see with confetti, but that's okay. You don't want it to look like a ticker tape parade in there. Thinking some more flowers. What else can I find? Oh, here, check this out. So it is a long-stemmed flower, and I'm going to layer it over so it kind of pops up into the top portion where we're writing our work schedule. I don't work on the weekends. Allison usually does, but I can take up her space because I only write down hours for her. So it'll still fit in there. Some more flowers. Just kind of sprinkle these around in places that make it look cute. Great big beautiful yellow flower. Oh, that is so pretty. I kind of want to grow those. My problem with growing flowers is I don't water enough. And now that I live basically in the desert, I'm going to have to put in some way to water my plants. I'll need some form of irrigation, probably drip irrigation, but I don't really know how to handle that. We do have sprinklers in the lawn, but I don't like paying to sprinkle my lawn. I don't like paying for the water. I guess I'm too cheap for that. I had a sprinkler system at my last house, and I lived there for nearly 20 years and never used it once. So, but we have used it here. But anyway, it's really dry here. I've mentioned that before. But this past week, it has been raining like almost every day. I heard someone say it jokingly that it was monsoon season in Utah. But I did a little investigating, and apparently every year, end of July, beginning of August, we get a bunch of rain. And it was a bunch. I say the first night we got 3 or 4 inches of rain, and then a little bit each day. I believe Yesterday we got 1.5 inches. And so for beginning of August, for August 6th, which was yesterday, that's a lot of rain. Check out that. This is getting to be so cute. All right, back to flowers. What else can I get in here? I also have those cute gold hearts here off to the side. Maybe I'll throw a few of those on it. There's one heart already there because of the quote. So put a few more in, just kind of round it out a bit. I'll put another big flower up there, I think. A big flower will look cute there. Like the one over there on the weekend, just like this. But we're going to put it up higher. Let it kind of almost float off the page. I think once I spend a few more weeks using up my stash, or using some of my stash, maybe I'll go out and buy one of the fall release of stickers. I don't know. We'll see. Use this washi tape. I'm going to have 2 little chunks of washi tape left. And I'm going to put them on here. Kind of decorate that sidebar box. Just to give it a little interest. Put one piece here at the bottom right hand corner. And then I think the upper left. Yeah, I think upper left will work nicely. Let's put it up there. Upper left hand corner. And yeah, that's going to look really cute. Okay, that looks really cute. I like that a lot. Should I put that there? Yep. And then let's get a little, since we have it, it's torn, we got space. Let's just bling up each of these colorful boxes on here. I think that's going to look really cute. It's almost like, you look at paintings or sides of buildings, and that top layer of plaster has come off, and you see the bricks underneath. That's kind of what this reminds me of. That part of that block has kind of chunked off, and it's showing me the under layer. And it's rough and rugged. And a little rough and rugged looks pretty cool against the, beautiful flowers, the soft flowers, delicate flowers, and then that rough, rugged, angular structure peeking out from underneath. I kind of like that. Let's pull up this flower sticker so it's under it. And the flowers growing then in front of the block. I like that. Right like that. I want to get that out of there. I don't like that. I can't. Can I get it? No. Let's see. Can I pull it? No. All right, that ain't going anywhere. I'm just going to have to keep that exactly as it is and just deal with it. Because that is not going anywhere. Now let's get these hearts in. This will probably be the last part. Just throw in a couple of those hearts. So we've got, let's see, 2 there. We want at least 2. 1 or 2 on the other page. Let's get one down low. And then another one up high. There. No. Yeah, I like that. Right there. I think that's going to be good. Just like that. Oh, okay. So this is super cute. I really like this spread. I don't think anything else needs to go in it. But there you have it, the week of August 8th through 14th. And we will see you all next time.